everybody? Brandon Cobb with HBG Capital here. Thanks for tuning in. I'm excited for today's episode. I want to go over exactly how you can get your entire team rowing in the right direction. I'm also going to share exactly how we broke down all of our Q3 rocks. I'll explain what a rock is if you don't know what it is, and how that's going to help play into the bigger vision. The whole goal today to show you how to get everyone in the right direction, rowing in a way where everyone is rowing together and understands the vision, and how you can break your 3-year goals into steps that you can hit with specific target metrics. But before we do, if you're somebody who's been interested in learning more about receiving passive income direct to your bank account secured by recession-resistant real estate, reach out to us. Head to our website, hbgcapital.net. Sign up for a Calendly call. We look forward to getting to know you. All right, let's jump in. So I've got my screen pulled up, and if you're just listening to this, don't worry. I'm going to talk through this. But what I have right now is a dashboard pulled up with all of our individual team members and all of their individual quarterly rocks. Now, if you don't know what a rock is, it's basically a quarterly goal. A rock is something we set where each individual team member has to hit that. And what we do is we take 3-year vision statement and we break it down into yearly goals. And then we break those yearly goals down into quarterly rocks or quarterly goals. So you can think of it like as a stair step, where we want to make sure that we're taking the right step each quarter to get to the top of where we want to go. So all of the team's individual goals are built around critical success factors. The critical success factors are what we've identified to move the business forward and get it pushed in the right direction. So our critical success factors are financing. This is finding money. Revenue. This is increasing profits. Cash flow. This is managing the money. And build efficiency. If we can increase those 4 critical success factors, we know that we're going to be headed in the right direction. So each of the goals fall under one of those 6 critical success factors. The first goal that we have falls under build efficiency. And wouldn't you know it, this goal happens to be getting the new construction time frame squeezed from 10 months to 7 months. So we've identified that is a huge goal that we need to hit. And if you look at the data on decreasing the amount of time that it takes to, whether you're building a home or you're making a sale, if you can compress that sell cycle down and the time it takes to get the money from your client, you can grow your business without changing anything. So right now we're on like a 9 to 10 month build time frame. So if you break that down, that's we're doing about 66 homes, this year. If you break that down into a quarter, that's about 21, 22 homes per quarter that we're currently doing. If you take that time frame, 10 months, and push it down into 7 months, which is our goal, you have reduced 3 months off the build time frame. 3 months is the entire quarter of the year. If we're building 21 homes a quarter, and we're going to do 61 homes this year, 66 homes this year, you can effectively increase the amount of homes that you're building per year from 66 all the way up to, call it 88, because you've reduced an entire quarter of homes to build by decreasing the build time frame down. So this is a great tool that we've wanted to implement and do for a while. We're using Gantt charts, and we're looking at the man hours per trade to really drill down on where those inefficiencies are, the things we're failing inspections for, anything that's pushing the timeline down. And we've built out a lot of these strategies underneath this goal to reduce the new construction time under 7 months. I'm not going to go through all of them, but implementing some builder trend training, tracking man hours per trade, pre-construction checklist for sign-off meeting, compiling all the data on all the failed stuff and problems we've had, reviewing that during the sign-off meeting, making sure that we've got a plan in place for that, finding, we really need a net 45 day on a plumbing company, and having the automatic text and email notifications sent out to contractors implemented in our builder trend system. All these strategies are what's going to help us hit the big goal of reducing new construction time by 3 months. And that's going to play into our critical success factor of increasing build efficiency. The other goal that we have is we've got 3 development projects that we're probably going to put under contract. Our original plan was to just build everything, but we've gotten some pretty attractive offers that have been really hard to ignore. So we set a goal of selling these 3 developments potentially if we get the right price for them. That's going to play right into the revenue critical success factor. We have implemented the fractional CFO and our construction coordinator to have weekly calls to make sure all the money is being moved in and out of the correct accounts and getting paid to contractors immediately. If you're a builder, you know that managing money is a crucial part of the business. If you're sending money all to one bank account, it's very easy to have Peter rob Paul. One project sucks it out of another. So what we did was implemented a lot of different bank accounts and got our CFO and construction coordinator on the same page to be able to move that money efficiently and make sure it gets to the right projects and it immediately moves out of the account so we know where it's going and making sure that it gets to correct home. Another goal that we set was building supply line of credit. So this plays right into the cash flow and the financing critical success factors. Solidifying these building supply lines of credit is going to take a huge burden off the amount of capital that we have to raise. Most of the money that we raise for a lot of these projects is just startup costs. Like it's over half almost, because that's the most critical part of a development, is making sure that you have plenty of liquidity to keep that project going. So the startup costs to pay for the foundation and the framing and the grading and all those packages that you need to get that draw from the bank, that is huge. So we've identified that as a very big goal that's going to play into the cash flow and the financing. Carriageway phase 1 raise. So we want to figure out a way to do the horizontal development on this. That's going to be one goal that plays right into the revenue critical success factor. A marketing dashboard implemented for our investor funnel. So, right now we've got a lot of people who are coming in who are interested in getting involved in investing money, and we have a decent way to track that, but we're not sure where all the eyeballs are coming from. So if we're getting lead sources, whether it's people who want to sell us land or investors that want to work with us and lend money, we need a way of tracking where are those leads coming from so that we can figure out what's working, what's not working, and what we need to double down on. So having the opportunity cost of not being aware of where all your leads are coming from is huge, and we want to gain some clarity into that through this marketing dashboard. One of the ones I'm real excited about, this goal is quarterly ride-alongs, so this would play into the build efficiency critical success factor. A lot of times, upper management can completely lose sight with what the troops on the ground are doing. I am definitely guilty of this, and I feel like there's a lot of stuff that could be improved upon if I were to just get into a car with each person once a quarter and just ride around with them and learn what problems are they having, what are their frustrations. Maybe I see something that they don't that can be improved, and just build some camaraderie, right? Because culture is king. Culture will take you from rock bottom to the very bottom and just catapult your business. So I'm excited to implement these quarterly ride-alongs. And then the last 2 goals, we'll be having a cash flow dashboard implemented. If you don't know where your money is right now in your business and you don't know how much money is about to enter your business, that is a problem. And in our world of construction, there are so many different, I call them balloons of money, because balloons inflate and they deflate. There's a balloon of money at the bank that you're waiting to get. There's a balloon of money in your bank account. There's a balloon of money in the construction account to pay contractors. There is a needle waiting to pop one of your balloons in the form of invoices to all these contractors that need to get paid. And so you need to make sure that the way the money is flowing, you're not going to run out of a particular balloon and it pop. So I'm excited to have this dash flow implemented so we can see the whole process and where all the money is at any given time period. And then, we're also excited to really roll out the profit first model. We've been doing the profit first model with some of our main companies, but with all these new individual syndications we set up, things can get kind of complicated. And so we've set up some sub accounts underneath all these new syndications to just track the individual profitability on them instead of all the money flowing up into the general partner LLC. So if you haven't already, grab David Richter's book, Profit First for Real Estate. There are other Profit First books for other different industries. Great book, great content. This is what we're focused on this quarter. I hope everybody else is rocking and rolling and is going to finish the second half of the year strong. We look forward to getting to know you. Reach out to us if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys next week.